And hello! Alright, happy February everyone! I know I'm a couple days into it, so the story goes. The semester started and my hours are shifting and my schedule's all wumble, so trying to get back in the flow of things. I am extremely happy that January is gone. Goodbye, January. You will not be missed. I hate winter. February, I start feeling hope. March, I'm definitely feeling hope. And then by April, I'm like, yay! So here's the spring. Actually, just here's to summer this year. I'm just tired of chilly, cold, damp snow, rain. Blah. I haven't done a ton of reading so far because I'm trying to get into a schedule, so books aren't too exciting this time around. I did see at Target the other day a new Linda Lale Miller. This is The Marriage Charm, and it's part of a trilogy, The Brides of Bliss County, which is actually pretty cute. I think this is the second one. I'll have to look up the first one. I didn't realize it was a series when I got it, but I am, it looks like smack dab in the middle. And it's actually really cute. I'm enjoying the story. She's a jewelry designer and he's the sheriff. They used to love each other. Can it be rekindled? I bet it can. I love happy endings. That's why I like the romance books, I think, right now, because I'm just like, I just want a happy ending. Is that too much to ask for? I did get a couple books for sort of a side project that I'm working on, because the books that I had in this topic are now, I guess I bought them mostly in the 90s, early 2000s, so they're like 10 to 15 years old. So I wanted to get a couple more contemporary sources just to peruse and see them. I got Just Draw It by Sam, Piasina, God, I'm sorry if I butchered that, and Beverly Phillip. And it's a dynamic drawing course for anyone with a paper and pencil. I'm going to put a link here-ish, or at least I'll put my handle for, Instagram, because for the past couple months, I'm not sure how long I've actually been doing it now, I've been doing what I call the Doodle a Day. So it's a Doodle a Day project, sort of trying to draw without having to worry about subject matter and realism. I mean, it's just idea generating, basically, getting brain exercises in. And I also, and I'll try to remember to put it here, keep the doodles a day in a daily blog also over on WordPress, that eventually I will get it to the professional extra paid model, but for now I'm just using WordPress, where I post things about my exhibits and, of course, these doodles a day with a little explanation, where I don't give an explanation on Instagram. So if you wish to follow, feel free to follow. Some days I fall behind, go figure, but with those I only get like maybe a day or two behind, but I'm pretty on the ball with those because I do, as I have something on my leg, I do sketch every day, so this is a way to not worry about realism. So I'm just doing them sort of non-objectively, pattern-based, that sort. So this one looked interesting, and I love the cover, and I'm going to try to hold it like this. Oh, it's a cut-through where the stencil for draw is. And we have a really nice intro page. And it's just a really nice layout. And I got these all on Amazon. And these have daily projects, not daily projects, just projects in general, basic tools, that sort, just to sort of give you inspiration. I'm looking for the quick exercises because there's a project that I can't talk about yet. It's looming on the horizon and it's revolving around drawing. So if you're interested in drawing, stay tuned for that because something's brewing. I also got drawing projects and exploration of the language of drawing. Mick Maslin and Jack Southern. Sort of the same thing, a lot more experimentative with the drawing techniques and projects. These were all actually very reasonably priced. This says it was $30. I don't think I paid the full price. Amazon's prices were a little lower. So I ended up getting those. And then this one, I love this series. I have the drawing and another painting one, so I got the third drawing one. And this is Lessons in Classical Drawing. This is Essential Techniques from the Inside Atelier. Now this one is sort of opposite of those two. This is one of those you need to know your stuff sort of things. But if you're into art and have taken drawing classes, these are nice to get your drawings to the next level. This one was interesting. I haven't even looked at it yet. It comes with the CD-ROM explaining, I think it says explaining things, and just as companion tutorial, so it'll work along with it. I haven't checked that out yet, but I don't want to break the spine. That's a pet peeve of mine with the hardbacks. But really interesting. So I've loved the drawing and the other drawing one and the painting one, so I wanted to check this one out also. So 3 on drawing. And I notice whenever I buy art books, if I buy the nonfiction, which are usually art books, then the fiction sort of suffers a little bit because I do pay a lot more for drawing and painting and artist studies versus, a $7 paperback. So usually it's, the ratio of 3 to 5 paperbacks is one of the art books. So that's why it's a wee bit scant this month. And just a little mini review on Not That Kind of Girl by Lena Dunham. I actually did finally get through it. I actually sped through, I think it was to about here. Actually, it was. I remember that's where I started. So I sped through this much, and then work started, and I had to pause here. I'm going to recommend, if you're going to read it, don't pause because you'll lose the flow. I sort of did in the last, probably like 2 chaptery bits. I'll keep holding up. The last 2 chapter bits I didn't enjoy as much as the others, and I don't think it was the book or the author. I think it was me, because I had been in the zone, flowing with it, and then I stopped and I paused, and then I lost that momentum. So the last 2 chapters I was kind of like, meh. But I don't think it was the book, and I don't think it was Lena Dunham. I think it was me just getting back on the scheduling and stressed out, and then nothing was enjoyable, so my bad. But I loved it up until that point, and that was all my fault, so I'm just going to say I loved it. I'll probably reread in the summer just so I can get it with the full tone. I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5 because I thought it was just so interesting to read sort of her stories of how she got to where she was. And it was ironic because I was telling my mom, I was like, I never read biographies or autobiographies. And then like this winter I realized I bought 3. Okay, so I lied. Once in a while, I guess it's more the memoir style of, artists. Okay, so basically that lied in general without meaning to. I read a lot of artist bios, but I guess pop cultural ones because she likes that genre a lot more than I do. And I was like, oh, I don't read those. And then I had like 3. Ah, well. Best intentions, what can I say? So it was not a busy January. I was doing a lot of those rereads, as I said, and honestly, just prepping classwork. That sucks like hours a day away. So by the time that was done, I was just like, bleh, video games. On the video game front, I've been playing Borderlands 2. I'm a little behind from the rest of the video game world. And my buddy and I are playing it, and it is awesome! It's not like Tiny Tina if you play it awesome! So yeah, we've been playing that a lot, and not really being too productive, other than work, and then come home and play video game. And then by then, I'm so tired, I'm just like, oh, I'm done, I'm going to bed. So, January, goodbye. Hello, February. I like you because you're nice and short, and you're giving us the bridge to spring. Have you guys been reading much lately? Any good recommendations? Because I'm going to start the stock up for the summer, which sounds weird, but I do tend to get through the most of my reading over summer, so if you have any goodies, link them in the doobly-doo below and let me know if they're good, bad, or indifferent. And don't forget about the blogs if you want to see the daily doodle-a-day project. Alright, I'll see you guys later.